Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Sano and welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore Iron Man from Scratch series. Thank you all for joining me. Now this episode, guys, we are dealing with the release of the Archaeology skill, which is the newest skill to RuneScape, I'm sure you all know. So hopefully we can make some good headway into that skill. And I'm also wanting to unlock the Piety and Augury prayers, you know, the King's Ransom prayers. I really should have done this a long time ago, and it's something that I'm just baffled that I just completely forgot about it. So we're going to go and do that. I have to complete a couple of quests. I can't think of them at the moment. And we're hopefully also going to complete the Seer's Medium Diaries. But guys, with all that out of the way, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's start off the episode with 75 firemaking. Alright guys, so in the background you're just going to be seeing a few clips that I managed to collect from when Archaeology dropped on day 1. I for one think it's a friggin' fantastic skill. I'm really impressed with how they've done it. I do think the XP rates were probably a little bit slower than a lot of people would have liked, but I think overall they did a really good job. You know, the content is, you know, it's not thinly spread, or at least it doesn't feel thinly spread. To just like the everyday player like myself, I think it's really good, and it's really sort of like, there's just so much content to sort of sink your teeth into, so I think they did a great job. So you're going to see in the background we are picking up levels 10, 20, and 30 Archaeology. We did go all the way up to level 50, as you will soon see. It's really not much of a spoiler because it happens in about 30 seconds anyway. Picking up level 40 as well, which soon does unlock us the newest dig site, which would be the Saradomin dig site. And you can see here we are just getting our, I think this is like the ceremony, the little cutscene that plays every time you like rank up in the Archaeologist's Guild. So look, we could probably be doing this in the future, but I think we're probably just going to stop at level 50. But one of the best things I like about this skill, or like just like the most sort of like addictive qualities or like attractive qualities of this skill, is just like the fact that literally the entire thing is just one massive collection log. Like, you know, it's really sort of, it's aesthetic. It's like aesthetic as fuck to like fill in that like collection and like tick off all the logs and all that sort of shit. It's really fun. So yeah, they did a good job. And of course, leveling up to level 40 does unlock us research, so we were able to go and start researching all of the different dig sites, which of course allowed us to gain a little bit of extra XP on the side as well, which allowed us to level up to level 42, which, as I was talking about earlier, unlocked us the Saradomin dig site. Alrighty guys, well we're at the new dig site now, and I'm just handing in the second mystery for this place, and I think it should actually get me a level, if I'm not mistaken. If we should get some XP for it, yeah, so that's going to get us level 45, so I think I'm actually going to keep going until at least level 50, but honestly, maybe even level 60, just because I'm having so much fun, and it's really enjoyable. Like, the XP, probably a little slow, and I think a lot of people would agree with me on that, but it's still, like, very much content heavy. They did a really good job. I'm having a lot of fun. Alrighty guys, I'm assuming this is going to be the last archaeology clip of the episode because I want to get into some other stuff before this sort of drags on for too long, but there is level 50, so it unlocks us the rune Matic, so we'll have to go and buy that a little bit later. Random fletching level is random, but I do sort of want to shoot for level 80 just in the background because level 80 is a requirement for the Seer's hard tasks, which we will be talking about in a future episode. Alrighty guys, so begins our quest to unlock Piety. It's really shouldn't take us that long. We are just finishing up Murder Mystery now. Super easy quest. And we also managed to get another one of these like weird dice things from that quest person, you know, the things they added like a year or so ago. So we picked up a free 500k and another fortunate component for when we get 107 invention ways down the line. But the main reason we are back on the quest grind, of course, is because I said we wanted to unlock Piety, and we completed Rune Mysteries, which is a requirement for One Small Favor, which I honestly had no idea about. I thought One Small Favor, you just, you know, like, I mean, I didn't know that was a requirement for it, is what I'm rambling about, basically. So there's One Small Favor completed as well. Super fucking annoying quest. I always underestimate how, every time I come back to this quest, I always underestimate how fucking annoying it is. Either way, we got a free 20k agility XP, so, you know, like, I'm gonna fucking take that, bro. Alrighty guys, well here it is. We are just about to hand in the King's Ransom quest. Super easy quest actually, like, you know, for what you get from it, the quest itself is actually really fucking easy. It took me like 15 minutes max, I reckon, like, no longer. But we got a whole heap of defense XP, and we got a lamp as well, but you're gonna throw into agility, I think, yeah. Okay, well this is my second attempt doing this actually. I totally undergeared for it the first time. I'm not gonna lie, because it is RS3, I did sort of like, I just assumed it would be pretty easy, but they drained the absolute fuck out of my stats. So had to try it again with a whole heap of just normal restores, don't need super restores. But there we go, unlocked Piety, Augury, and whatever the other one's called, I can't remember. But yeah, there we go. So now, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to go and, you know, do a little bit of DKs. Alright guys, so let me explain sort of what I'm wanting to get out of DKs. Number one, and most of all, I am wanting to not die. So I did quickly have to look up a guide to a very, very simple safe spot for Iron Man. I am well over geared and well over leveled for this. I've taken far too fucking long to come to DKs, but better safe than sorry. But really the main drop I am after is the Dragon Hatchet, so of course we can turn it into the Crystal Hatchet and start augmenting it and siphoning it and getting, you know, Invention XP and all that good shit. So yeah, I mean, with all the rings, I talk about it later on in the episode, so I'm not going to say much about it now, but the rings just aren't really that valuable to me at this point. Okay guys, first clip at DK is coming in. It's not a drop or anything, you know, but it is just going to be a magic level 81 magic. This is like my 6th or 7th kill, so like I'm really not expecting to get shit here for quite a while, but you know, who knows? Maybe Iron luck, bro. Maybe Iron Man luck will be a thing. Can I just like have an episode where I don't misspeak? I wish I had my microphone live for this one, but if you see here, I misstepped, went out to get the loot a little bit too early when the other Dagannoth was, you know, a little bit too close, had a bit of a scare there, but yeah, got lucky on that one. Oh, shit. Dude, we got a fucking warrior ring, bro. I mean, that's not really what we wanted, but like, does this have any practical use? I don't really think so, because none of the rings are really gonna have any practical use for me, because like I need to wear my Ring of Life. So yeah, I don't know, but that's still pretty cool. That's our first drop on the account. As I was saying, with my ring slot, I don't really know what to do with it, because I know there are a lot of great rings out there that offer a lot of good stats and benefits and whatnot, but I mean, I need my Ring of Life and I'm not sure what sort of replacement I should look for. I know the Defense Cape acts as like a Ring of Life or a Portent of Life or some shit like that. It saves you once somehow. I can't remember the exact ins and outs of it, but if we got 99 defense, maybe we could then wear the cape and that could free up our ring slot. I don't know, but I think where we stand at the moment, combat rings really aren't something that we can utilize, at least at this point. Actually, I just want to say one more thing about this, just because it just popped into my head. The only thing I can really think of as to where combat rings would be useful for me is, I guess, maybe in situations where I know for a fact that the chance of me dying is like just super slim. So maybe in like, you know, really simple Slayer tasks, or if we're just doing like mid-level Slayer, stuff like that, really safe activities, I guess I could wear combat rings just to boost my stats a bit, but yeah. Oh shit! No way, we actually got a Berserker ring. Ooh, let's pick that up right away. Yoink that. Once again, I don't really know how to feel about these drops because, you know, as we've been talking about, the whole Ring of Life situation, but I mean, it's still really cool to like fill in the collection, the collection log aspect of it. So yeah, very happy. No way! That's back to back! That's fucking back to back! Dude, what? What? We're done! We're done! This is the first hour. How many kills? We're done. We're done. We're done. Let's leave. Hang on. Let's just leave. We're done. We don't even need to be here anymore. See you later. See you later. I'm out. Alright, so you can see it in the chat there. Berserker ring, and then the very next kill, Dragon Hatchet. Let me whip up the log. We've gotten, so 43 kills. There you go. 43 kills for those 3 drops. The rings don't really matter, but what does matter is the Dragon Hatchet, which we are going to go and turn into the Crystal Hatchet later on in the episode, but that is a beautiful thing. Iron Man luck right there. Well, now that we have the fucking hatchet, we have to go and get the harmonic dust, of course. And in doing so, we are picking up a crafting level 82 crafting. Of course, we are going for level 84, so we can plus 6 boost up to level 90 to create the Fury. You all know how it goes. And we are just down here completing the Eyes of Glufry. I always struggle to pronounce this guy's name. But anyway, this quest allows us to actually create the crystal tools, like the hatchet and the pickaxe and whatnot and stuff like that. And now, thanks to archaeology, the crystal matic as well. But here we are just down with Lady Ithel creating the dragon hatchet. Creating the crystal hatchet. 1 dragon hatchet, 4,000 harmonic dust. Yeah, that should be it. Yep, there we go. Fuck yeah, that actually looks so fucking clean, dude. Like, holy shit. I can't believe we... Dude, we have a crystal hatchet. Dude, 99 wool cutting? Question mark? You know it does feel cool? Handing in daily challenges at the Prif challenge guy instead of in Berthorpe, you know. It's definitely... I'm a fucking big kid now, boys. Alrighty guys, well, moving on to our final goal of the episode, which was of course to complete the Seer Medium Diaries. Originally, you know, when I was thinking and planning for this episode, there's Scorpion Catcher completed, by the way, just the last requirement for the Medium Diaries. When I was planning for this episode, I did want to complete the Hard Diaries, but just upon looking into it, too many requirements for one episode. But we will be chasing it further in the future, because the Hard Seers tasks do allow you to obtain the Enhanced Excalibur, which is just a really handy item for like Slayer, bossing, and you know, things like that. So we're definitely going to be chasing that in the future. But there is the easy set done, completing the last task there, and of course we just have to talk to the Seer to obtain the rewards. The actual rewards are pretty useless. It's like a headband, and I think it acts as a light source. So there's that. It's kind of useful. It's got its very niche uses. And then there's the XP lamp there as well for a free 1000 agility or Herblore XP. Alrighty guys, just wrapping up the last task of the Medium Diaries. Just got to catch a fish in this little aquarium. Look, overall, the Medium Diaries felt actually kind of easier than the first one, to be honest, if I'm being real. But nevertheless, there it is completed. All we have to do is to go and talk to this dwarf over in the coal mine just northwest of the Seer's Lodestone, and he is hopefully going to give us the medium rewards. Yeah, there we go. The Seer's Headband too. Once again, the only real like practical use is the fact that it acts as a light source. So there's that, and there's another XP lamp. So look, as I've said, this medium set probably wasn't the most useful one to get out of the way, but the hard and elite tasks are extremely useful, so that's something that we've got to do in the future. Well guys, that's going to do it for me for episode 38 of the Hardcore Iron Man from Scratch. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope everyone's doing well and staying safe and staying inside. We got a lot done this episode, guys. We completed King's Ransom and unlocked Piety. We got really fucking lucky at DKs. Plus we also completed another Medium Diary as well as a handful of quests. So I think we did quite a bit this episode. Guys, if you did enjoy, please drop a like letting me know that I did do a good job. It really truly does help me out way more than you can think. And if you aren't already and you've been considering it, maybe drop a sub as well. Helps me out a ton. And that way you'll get notified of all my future uploads. Just make sure that bell is ticked. Guys, that's it from me. Love you all. Stay safe. I will see you in the next one. See you guys.